I swear, they say time goes faster when you get older. More like the opposite. You know what I'm saying?
Einstein changed this picture.
Reapers, what's this good? It's your boy Laser. You look into the reaction mail. You have reaction content. So can do everything. 5 mind-bending theories about reality that will change your outlook on life. Guys, life is like crazy. Like, you just never know what's going to happen. Enjoy reaction content. Use more reaction music feature. It's me, Slippin'. You subscribe, take the notification bell icon. I'll stream daily on Twitch. I'll check music, 𝐈𝐭'𝐬 on SoundCloud. Let's have straight in this video.
Reality is not something that is easy to pin down or define. Scientists, mathematicians, philosophers, and theologians have tried,
because beard equals genius,
since time immemorial, to understand the nature of our existence, as well as the nature of the reality we live in. Slowly over time, humanity has come up with a wide range of theories, some simple, others very complex, to explain why we exist and how the universe works. In that span of time, a few very strange yet plausible theories have come up. These theories, some questionable at the moment.
Like, it's crazy how we're just like a fucking pebble, bro. We're just a mini titty, a mini milker, compared to like the entire universe, you know what I'm saying?
Others harder to dismiss, are compelling, both in terms of their scientific evidence that supports them, and the philosophical principles that cause them to arise. Here we're going to talk about 5 theories about reality that truly push the boundaries of what we as human beings are able to comprehend.
Ooh.
So get ready to question your very existence and enjoy.
Bro. It's like you'll never...
We often hear from other potential creators who ask us how they can follow in our footsteps into the unknown, at a cost to them that doesn't break the bank. Well, we recommend that a good starting point would be to check out Skillshare.
I can't paint, bro. If I ever try to take a painting utensil, bro, the best I could paint is 2 circles and then a popsicle stick, or just a popsicle right in the middle. You got 2 squishy balls and then a popsicle stick. What am I drawing there? Here's this.
They are an amazing online learning community for creators who have more than 25,000 classes, ranging from design to business and much more. The beauty of this is that you can do it all from the comfort of your own home, so you don't even have to leave your house to learn. Now, we know you can all get freaked out at the thought of signing up for something that you're not sure about, and we totally understand you on that one. So we have some really good news. The first 500 of my subscribers to use the link in the description will get a 2-month free trial, after which the choice is all yours. We're more than certain you'll find it so useful that you will continue the subscription at a little less than $10 per month. Or if our predictions are wrong, then you're free to leave with no ties, so you have nothing to lose. So whether you want to fuel your curiosity, creativity, or even career, Skillshare is the perfect place to keep you learning and thriving in 2019. Now, let's get into this video.
Number 5.
Solipsistic universe. Solipsism is the philosophical idea that only one own's mind is sure to exist, citing that personal experiences are private and impossible to objectively record. Another human's experience can only be known by others through analogy. At first, it might seem silly, but if you think about it, it's impossible to verify anything beyond your own consciousness. As the famous philosopher René Descartes once said, "I think, therefore I am." So what if all of our existence is an intricate dream of sorts, constructed by a single consciousness? While it seems impossible, take a moment to think about all of the dreams you've experienced in life.
Dude, my dreams make no sense. In my dreams, you just got chickens exploding. You got people taking shits off buildings. Like, it's very intense. Very intense dreams that make sense.
And how real many of them seem in the moment. People who have taken hallucinogens like LSD are sometimes able to interact with hallucinations using all of their senses, just as dreams can stimulate those same senses. After all, everything we can perceive is a product of our brain.
It's crazy how everything, like, life is just an illusion, bro. Everything just, like, we're just a brain inside, like, a huge-ass body. You ever think about that? Like, we're just a big-ass brain sack just perceiving everything around us. That's very cool, you know?
And senses processing external information. There is little proof that your subjective experiences, even dreams and hallucinations, aren't reality. While people as a whole can agree or disagree as to what makes up reality, who is to say that all this discussion and debate isn't the dream of some philosopher of the future, or even a child on a distant planet? While this solipsistic view is not so much a theory as it is a thought experiment, it does a good job of showcasing to us how in the dark we all are reality.
Number 4.
Multiverse theory.
Stranger Things music.
The multiverse theory postulates that there may be multiple.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, like we're just like a miniature ball sack compared to all these other big ones. Like we're not even like a speck of dust. We're like microscopic, like less than that. You know what I'm saying?
Or
we're
even
nothing.
an infinite number of universes.
Y'all saw one TikTok, but like
including
zoomed
the
out.
universe we inhabit, that encompasses everything that exists. Each one of these parallel universes can contain an outcome that is different from ours, in a sense, making the possibilities for reality limitless.
What is this music?
For example, one parallel universe might be identical to ours, with the exception that the moon is an inch wider than it is in our universe. Another parallel universe might be so different that our sun never formed, making humanity non-existent.
Look at all these colors.
The possibilities in such a multiverse are quite literally infinite, as long as the number of universes is also infinite. The scientific basis of this theory came from the study issues that come from the Big Bang Theory. One such issue is that of the black hole, which is
like, imagine being sucked into this thing, bro.
believed to contain a singularity, a point at which all physical laws seem to cease, making the prediction of behavior and even observation of behavior impossible. This opens up the possibility that on the other side of a black hole is its mathematical opposite, something that some equate to a universe starting Big Bang. While some claim that the multiverse theory is unscientific because it cannot be tested, there are scientists that have hypothesized means of performing observational tests. If there are multiple universes,
All these colors, bro. It reminds me of that one episode of SpongeBob, the color patty.
they say the collision of our expanding bubble with another expanding universe would produce an imprint in the cosmic background radiation, a spot of either higher or lower radiation intensity. If we could build a telescope sensitive enough, we might be able to detect such a spot and provide evidence for the existence of other universes. But until then, it remains speculation. The holographic principle. The holographic principle was an idea formally postulated in the 1990s that states that all of the information that makes up our three-dimensional reality, along with what we call time, is contained in a two-dimensional surface, not unlike a hologram. What that means in practice is that everything that we see and
I remember when I was young, bro, I used to go on those apps, man. You know, those hologram apps, like they'd be like clickbait too, like 3D, like you think holograms would actually come out of your phone and shit. Oh man, I used to believe that. And then you download it and then it's the most disappointing thing ever. Like my life.
experience is an illusion. This principle has its origins in string theory, which states that the gravity of our universe is made up of incredibly thin, vibrating strings called gravitons. These gravitons make up the hologram of all the events that can happen in 3D space, all within an ultimately flat cosmos. This theory also comes from our attempts to explain black holes, stating that their unusual properties seem to imply that all space is capable of holding information. While black holes are the biggest filling cabinets in the world, and so if gravitons are a means of constricting this 3D reality, then it would seem that there needs to be something to project those gravitons from a 2D surface from which the 3D universe we experience is projected, a hologram. This theory is fascinating because it brings about more questions than it gives answers. If everything is a hologram, then what is true reality? Is there even such a thing? Did something create the hologram, or is it simply a natural occurrence, the normal way the universe
There's probably alternative like realities out there, you know what I'm saying? You ever thought about that?
formed? The next theory is one possible explanation for this apparent holographic nature of our universe, and it too brings about far more questions than it gives answers.
Look at all those matrix numbers.
Existence in a simulation. One of the most popular theories for our existence, that everything is in fact a simulation. This theory would explain the apparent holographic nature of
What if we are in a simulation?
our universe. and also makes sense if we take probability into account. Imagine the amount of simulations human beings have created in the last 50 years, which have progressed in realism with remarkable speed. It's not hard to imagine that things like video games will only become more and more advanced until they are indistinguishable.
Yeah, but it's only a matter of time before we're playing Ready Player One type shit. You know what I'm saying?
From reality, and contain beings that for all intents and purposes are conscious. In this hypothetical future, there are going to be far more digital people living in simulated environments than there are real people living on Earth. So then, what is to say that we are not already part of some simulation? It would be far more likely that we are among those digital people existing in a simulation, rather than being
we definitely are in a simulation 100%.
What one might call real. Some have speculated that we might be something like an ancestor simulation, used for study by an advanced post-human civilization. Many small things seem to point to our universe being simulated, including the fact that it behaves in mathematically predictable ways.
Well, these are the type of games you've seen those shitty-ass ads, bro. It reminds me of that one game, that fucking episode game where you choose episodes and shit. Stupid as fuck.
Up into subatomic particles, like pixels in a video game. But we are yet to have a quantifiable way to test this theory. If we truly were inside of a simulation, would the builders of such a thing want us to figure out our true nature? Perhaps that's a question that we will never be capable of answering.
Number one.
Progression of time is an illusion. Human perception of time has evolved a lot throughout our history. Isaac Newton thought of time as a river flowing at a constant rate over all of our existence.
I swear, they say time goes faster when you get older. More like the opposite. You know what I'm saying?
Einstein changed this picture by unifying space and time into a single four-dimensional entity. Quantum physicist Julian Barber seeks to amend our understanding of time again, and claims that time is at its core an illusion, experienced by beings that live in a three-dimensional reality. Citing Einstein's work on dimensions, Julian states that since human beings reside just under time instead of above it, like we do 2D drawings, and 1D points in space, basically, since we are composed of regular matter, we are in a way trapped under the current of time, experiencing it as a 3D being, and not experiencing it in its true form. Julian states that the true nature of time is a scattered collection of nows, as he calls them, which when experienced by our human brain are organized into a past, a present, and a future. What we perceive as the past is simply an illusion of our current brain, thus arguing that time happens only in one moment, rather than in a long string of days. It is we humans who project our experience of this unreachable dimension as a sequence, whereas the reality of it all might simply be that reality is a complex network of events that are happening right now, all at once, that our brains are only able to organize into a linear, chronological way.
Dude, I gotta leave the work soon. My fucking phone time is different from my fucking time on my PC. I gotta change that. That's scared me.
This theory is among the most untestable.
Fuck.
It is also the most interesting, as it seems to imply that with the right technology, or even the right evolutionary path, humanity might one day be able to control and manipulate time, just like we are able to draw on paper. So that's fine.
Well guys, if this video, hope you enjoy it. Which one of those theories about reality is position, reaction content? Here's more reaction featured in this video. I'll see you next one. Peace.